Hello and welcome to the next Bart's teaching tip. This is tip number 7, speed questions. As with all of the Bart's teaching tips, this is based around the Bart's Examination Alliance GCSE in Pirates and Piracy. Thank you. So, let's see how we do it. For this one, you just need a series of questions on separate pieces of paper or card, and you'll need your class in teams, and you can decide on the mixed teams probably is best, with maybe a more able student as the chair. So, in their groups, they're each given a card with a question on, like this one for example, and they have to come up with an answer, but you've set parameters for what that answer must look like. So for example, you could say it has to be at least 6 lines long, or it must include at least 3 facts, it must include at least 1 map, it must include at least 1 diagram, everybody in the group must have written a sentence. You could set something which means it's a really full answer, and you could do things to make sure that everybody in the group gets involved, so there's no sort of freeloaders and passengers in there. When they've produced that answer, they take it to you. If you think it fits your criteria, you give them the next card. And they do the same for that, and you've got your own criteria for that one as well. It might be that each question has slightly different criteria, but every time you're trying to make sure that the answer they give you is a full answer and really is surreptitiously introducing them to the idea of GCSE style questions with certain expectations and certain mark rubrics for different kinds of questions. And the winner is obviously the group that gets through them the soonest, whilst still adhering to your parameters for what each question must do. In other words, the person that finishes the exam well and soonest. The questions themselves can be fact-based questions, they can lead to diagrams. You could even set questions which are ultimately relatively subjective and involve the group coming to some sort of consensus in opinions before they can write their answer. That could be really interesting as well. Hope that proved useful. That's the end of this teaching tip.